Okay, I'm currently driving home. I'm at a red light, but I'm gonna tell you about my work day today. So basically this is just me rambling because I'm lonely and have no one to talk to. Yeah, on that topic, I just don't understand. Like, I feel like, at least for me personally, like, the thing is, it's hard to like stay in contact with people. And I know like the whole joke is when you're an adult, like you see someone like every couple of holy moly, hold on, I'll be back. Okay, I waited till I was ahead a little bit more and at the next red light because obviously I want to prioritize driving over talking. But I know the whole joke is like, okay, you only see like your adult friends, like, oh, I'll see you next month. And I get that, but I feel like there's like a lot of people, at least my age, I'm 19, that still have like someone to really like talk to and stuff. Like, maybe not on a daily basis, but like at least, you know, often enough where it's like, I don't know, like a kind of like a friendship, or like I just want someone I can talk to about everything. And my boyfriend like is that, but at the same time I don't always like want to talk to that. Okay, I don't always want to talk to him, if that makes sense. Like, you need more than just one person. At least that's what I believe personally. And that's what I feel. So I feel like you need more than one person, and I love my boyfriend, but also like he has his friends and everything. I feel like you just need like those people in your life where it's like, I can talk to this person, I can talk to this person, because also I don't want to, not that I do annoy him and he constantly reassures me like, no, like you don't annoy me sort of thing. It's not annoying to like talk to him, but also like when he's the only person I talk to like all the time, like I'll get bored and I want to talk to someone and he's at work, or like so I don't want to like annoy him or like bother him in that sort of way. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it has been like really hard to kind of make friends, and I keep like putting myself out there, and I honestly like putting myself out of my comfort zone to try and make those connections, because I know that you have to do that, but I'm putting myself so far in my comfort zone. It's like I want someone to like me for me, and I'm not gonna put myself like uber far in my comfort zone to the point like I kind of did in high school and stuff, where I'm making friends that, while like I did have a real connection with them in a certain way, like in a, you know, they were perfectly nice people, most of them, but if I was like being honest and like true to myself, that's not who I was, that's not who I am. I'm just not like the type of person that does certain things that other people do, and that's fine. I guess I'm just having a hard time finding someone there, and I wonder if that's like a more universal problem than I think, because I feel like in today's society we're so connected, but at the same time we're so like distanced. Like, maybe like we're connected on social media, and maybe that's what I'm missing out on when it comes to they're turning at a place where it's not a turn signal. I was like, oh, it's green, why are we not going? But yeah, sorry, I'm literally just rambling. I was supposed to be talking about my work day. Literally nothing happened though, and I feel like this is more of a pertinent topic. So that is truly how I feel, and that's been something that's really weighing on me. Sorry, they ran the red light. Again, prioritize driving, but I'm bored, so that sounds really bad. I want to preface and make it very clear that you're not supposed to, like, you're not supposed to be bored while driving. That's not what I meant. I meant, like, I wanted to talk. I would have called someone. I have no one to call. So I'm just talking. Into the ether, maybe. But, yeah, I guess if you're watching this, let me know if that's like a universal sort of thing, or if maybe it's like, because I've gone over it and over it in my head, and I'm like, is it a me problem? Like, what am I doing wrong? And people keep assuring me that, like, oh, hold on, there is an ambulance. Okay. People keep assuring me that it's not on me, that it's not like something I'm doing, and I do truly, like, as much as I overthink and as much as I, you know, am hard on myself, I do genuinely think that I am a good friend, and that is something I, like, pride myself on. I'm a good friend to everyone who's not even, like, my best friend or anything like that. Obviously I make mistakes, I'm not fucking perfect, but I do believe I'm a good friend in that, you know, I constantly reach out, all these things, but it kind of like gets to a point where it's like, okay, you're not reaching out to me, and I know what it's like to be antisocial. I am the most, like, introverted person. Like, I genuinely, like, I don't always want to reach out, you know, I don't want to reach out, like, but because I want those connections and I'm seeking those connections, which maybe means I'm not the most introverted person, but I am forcing myself to reach out. So it's like, okay, maybe they are antisocial like me, but I am uber antisocial and I'm still reaching out. So it's kind of like, it gets to a point where I also don't want to annoy people or put myself in a situation where I'm unwanted. And I totally understand, like, hey, they don't want to be friends with me, that's fine. You know what I mean? I'm not blaming other people. It's more of, it's just hard, I guess, is what I'm saying. To be in that sort of situation where I'm like, I feel like I'm doing everything I can, aside from pushing myself so far in my comfort zone that it's not me anymore. Like, I'm not gonna, like, go to, like, a club or, like, go to, like, a party and stuff. That's just not who I am as a person, to try and meet people, because if I meet people there, that's not the kind of people that I would be, which, like, you can be opposite from people and still be, like, best friends, and I totally understand that, and I've had people like that in the past where we're not similar, or, like, we're a little similar in certain ways, but, like, we're different and we still get along really well. I understand that, but I think that also, if I'm trying to meet, like, my people, that I shouldn't go to places that aren't my places, if that makes sense. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, I guess that's kind of why I'm doing this whole thing, and I kind of explained that in my, like, first video. You know, put yourself out there and everything. I also just love YouTube. It's, as I explained in previous videos, the only social media that I have, and maybe that's why I'm not making, like, certain connections. But again, I don't always feel like those are real connections, and maybe that's just my lack of experience. You can let me know, but I don't know. And I don't need, or, like, want someone, like, I don't need someone to constantly be there, you know what I mean? I'm not really a clingy kind of person. I just want someone that I can reach out and like talk to and they talk back. But I mean, this truly sounds so depressing, but if I'm gonna have any sort of presence online, because again, I don't have any social medias or anything, if I'm gonna have any sort of presence online, however minuscule, I do want to be completely realistic with it. And I mean, that won't always be super easy, but I'm putting it out there. I will say mainly for me. Like, if I'm being so honest, it is selfish. It is mainly for me, but mainly for me to like get this out. But I'm also, maybe someone else is struggling and you're not alone, babe. It's a really pretty tree over there. But I guess if you have any advice for me, please sound off in the comments. Even if only one person watches this, if you have advice, babe, please let me know. Yeah, I'm not meaning it to be depressing or like, oh, look at poor me, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it is hard, where it is hard to kind of feel like you have no one. And it's weird because I went through like really bad depression when I was in my like freshman, sophomore year, 8th grade freshman, sophomore year. Really bad depression, and I was like, oh my god, I have no one. And it's weird to look back when I was like super like more depressed, like more like all these things, like, you know, and be like, I thought I had no one, but I had more people than I have now. You know, I actually had people that cared and reached out. So it's a weird kind of parallel, where I'm definitely doing better now than I was then. And that's just like medication, therapy, like all the things. And I'm happier with myself. I'm not fully happy with myself. I have a lot of issues with myself that I'm still working on. Again, I want to be fully realistic, but I'm happier now than I was, and I have like no one. So I don't know if that's like a good or bad thing. It's just a weird little juxtaposition to kind of think about. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if this was in any way helpful, if you have any advice, anything like that, if you can relate. Yeah, just let me know, I guess. I am trying to build my audience here just because I think that's fun. So if you want to, consider subscribing. I'm probably going to be sitting in traffic. I have a almost 35, 40, oftentimes 45-minute ride home every day. So if you want more videos like this of just me talking, let me know. Yeah, it's gonna be stop and go traffic. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you watched this far, genuinely thank you for making me feel heard. And oh yay, I'm going. Oh, it's stopping again. Thank you for making me feel heard, and I hope you have a great day. Give me just a second to get up to right here so I can safely keep my hands on the wheel. All right. Have a good day, everyone.